We're also working developing news now on President Trump's decision to end the DACA program. Deferred action for childhood arrivals. It shields an estimated 800,000 people from deportation that were brought to America illegally as children.
And the decision announced by Attorney General Jeff Sessions, who said it was based on undoing executive overreach by President Barack Obama. The program will end in 6 months.
Protesters took to the streets today around the nation to demonstrate against this decision. Demonstrators coming out in full force in the nation's capital and at Trump Tower in New York.
Attorneys general from several states have threatened legal action against the White House. White House says leaving the program intact for 6 months will give Congress time to find a legislative solution. Eyewitness News reporter Sheena Lasciuto has more on what lawmakers back here at home had to say today, including members of the state's GOP. She joins us now live from the State House. Sheena.
Rhode Island's Democratic leaders gathered in Central Falls today to speak up against President Trump's decision. Both city and state officials say they're disappointed.
Let's send a message to President Trump.
Governor Gina Raimondo says those protected by the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program are our neighbors, community members, and friends.
Rhode Island will stand by our dreamers. And to say that these young people are playing by all the rules and all they want is a chance, they just want a shot.
The ACLU of Rhode Island reports that more than 1,000 people in the state have used their DACA status to be contributing members of society.
We will say it's illegal and challenge it. We ask all of you to stand together with us as we stand with you and keep the pressure on, not just here, but across this country.
We spoke with Republican Representative Bobby Nardolillo, who says he supports President Trump's decision.
There are many individuals who are here who didn't follow the process. But we have to look at the process, fix the process in a way that's compassionate and sensitive to individuals that are here.
He didn't support the original DACA executive order made by President Obama in 2012.
Immigration reform has been a constant concern for many, many years, and we're looking at an administration now taking the first step. Will it be easy? It's never easy taking an initial step, but it's a needed step that needs to be addressed.
And coming up at 6, we talk with a local dreamer who says now he just feels like his time in the U.S. could be a ticking time bomb. Live in Providence, I'm Sheena Lasciuto, Eyewitness News.
Tonight, it's now up to Congress to decide the fates of hundreds of thousands of people brought to the United States illegally as children.
President Donald Trump spoke to reporters at the White House a short time ago following his decision to phase out the program known as DACA. He said he had a, quote, great heart for the people known as dreamers.
I have a love for these people, and hopefully now Congress will be able to help them and do it properly. And I can tell you, in speaking to members of Congress, they want to be able to do something and do it right.
This morning's announcement sparked protests and walkouts across the country. Here in Rhode Island, the state's Democrats were swift to condemn the decision. Eyewitness News reporter Sheena Lasciuto joins us live from Providence with new reaction from local residents impacted by the president's decision. Sheena.
Well, at the gathering in Central Falls today, a local man shared his own story. He's protected by DACA currently and is known as a dreamer. He hopes that his story can show people that people right here in Rhode Island can be affected by this decision. Javier Juarez says his journey started 18 years ago at a Greyhound bus stop in downtown Providence.
Mayor Lorza founded the Latino Policy Institute at Roger Williams University, my current employer.
And now his life has come in full circle. Standing before the leaders he says have helped him live the American dream.
I'm saddened that we have to do this today. I wasn't expecting it.
Juarez says that he had no insurance, no license, and no stable job until 2012, when President Obama implemented the DACA policy. And with the Trump administration's recent decision to rescind it, his future is unclear.
I'm not able to get sponsored or something like that, which is a big misconception.
He says he will continue to fight for DACA along with everything else he has worked so hard for.
And my work authorization actually expires in 2018, December. With the new proposal, I will not be able to renew one more time. With that being said, now I have a time clock basically, on my head to keep doing what I want to do.
We also checked in with one of our local Republican representatives who says while he supports the president's decision, he does feel compassion for all those affected. Reporting live in Providence, I'm Sheena Lasciuto, Eyewitness News.